If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed their first ever MXbox LAN event, then click the MXB Coach link in the description to book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. Alrighty, what's good boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are on the factory test tracks. Now these are all by JV, and I feel like this could be the biggest, maybe best Supercross bundle that there is currently. So it's $4 on the shop, which I know is a little bit steep for some people. However, it comes with 7 tracks, 7 Supercross tracks. And yeah, we're going to be just doing a lap pretty much on each one, literally just a lap on each track, just so you can see all the sort of tracks that you can be getting. And yeah, we're just going to be going through all of them and just doing a single lap and just sort of showing you. And yeah, like I was going to say, I haven't ridden every single one of these tracks. I've had them for a little while now, Sober. Thank you very much for sending them to me. He's the one that gifted to me on the shop. And yeah, I haven't ridden every single one. I think I've only ridden like 3 or 4 out of the 7 that it comes with. So on some of them, I do apologise. I won't know every single jump and room. But I will try my best to just get a single lap on each one. But yeah, we got the final corner here. Come across here, little triple. And then back across the finish line again for a 56. And yeah, let's go to the next course now. I did forget to mention, the last track was the abandoned version. Now we're on Blue A, and to my right, I believe that is Blue B. So we're going to do a lap around both of these. But yeah, for $4 to get 7 tracks, I would say that is definitely a good deal. That's less than a lot of 8 tracks. So I think it's quite a good deal. Let's see if we can actually not mess up too much on these tracks, because, you know, I want to actually do them justice a little bit. But like I said, I haven't ridden every single one of them, so I'm just going to go on. I think you can quad into that, and then you can go triple, and then you can go triple double. But I think you can quad into, I do believe I have the world record on this track. Doesn't mean I really remember it too much, but I do believe I have the world record on this track around here. So you know, can't remember what that time was. I'll be completely honest, I can't remember what it was. I think it maybe like, I think it's like a 40 something, like low 40 something. Can't actually remember what it was. But this is a Blue A. And then we'll go over now to Blue B. I don't actually know where the finish jump is in this track, so we're just going to use this triple as our 1 lap marker. I'm not actually 100% sure where the finish jump is, because they're next to each other. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to go back to the lobby and you know, put the time and gates on this track. But yeah, as they're next to each other, might as well run it. And I do believe this is Blue B. I don't want to be wrong here, but I think this is Blue B. It makes sense that, you know, that one behind me is Blue A, this one Blue B. Kind of makes sense they're on the same track. I hope so anyway. But yeah. And we got a nice little double. Okay, we could definitely triple onto that. And then a little double again. We're going to see if we can stretch a triple on, off, break. Yeah, we're coming to the end of... What the hell was that? We're coming to the end of Supercross season now. So I feel like this could be a little bit late. I've had these tracks for a little while now. But yeah, I feel like as we're coming to the end of the season, if you want to get your fun, a bit of practice in, or even just, I don't know, just practice in general, even if you just enjoy Supercross in general or just want to ride it, then yeah, you can definitely pick up this bundle. Can we triple into that? Maybe could have gone into first and triple that. And then we'll come down here. And these tracks are very good for screenshots as well, I'm not going to lie. They're very, very good looking. So they're very, very good for screenshots, I won't lie. Then we've got a nice little double, hug the inside here, over still roller, little double, and then across this triple again. Like I said, I don't know where the finish jump is, but I'm just sort of using that as 1 lap marker. But yeah, this is a Blue A and Blue B. And yeah, let's go to the next track now. Alright boys, we are now on Orange A. I feel like my favourite thing about these tracks is the little pitbull guy. The little guy that stands on the top of the jump. I feel that's quite... It's a very, very cool thing just to look at. It means nothing. I think it's just like do the jumps or something on it. But yeah, this is the Orange A track. And yeah, let's see if we can just get a lap. This is one of the tracks I have not actually touched once. I generally have not touched this track at all. So, not 100% sure what the lines are. But like I said, we'll figure it out. I feel like I've kind of got enough hours in this game to kind of figure out a track in a lap, basically. We're going to hug the inside here. We're going to go double. Double again. Definitely not the line here. But we're going to send it anyway. Kind of half committed to that, which didn't really help. And then we've got a nice little right-hander bowl corner again. Decently big whoop section. One thing I will say about this compound, or not this compound, but these tracks in general, the whoops are very, very easy. The whoops are not difficult whatsoever. Okay, then we go back to the normal whoops. But yeah, the whoops are very, very simple in these tracks, which is good and bad. For someone like me, I don't really enjoy that they're super, super easy. But someone that's maybe newish to Supercross, these tracks aren't too bad. But yeah, this is Orange A. Now we're going to go to, I believe there's an Orange B we're going to go to now. Anyways, we are now on Orange B. Now, this is one of the ones that I actually enjoyed. I ran a moto around here. Not a moto, but I was on it the other day, just ran laps. That's where you can see the E-Road. But yeah, this is probably one of the ones I actually enjoyed the most. This is Orange B. It's a very, very enjoyable track. Sort of hug the inside. It's got a nice little rut here. Sort of do a double. Don't want to overjump that because then you can't clear that. That was the annoying bit. And then you sort of go over this. And nice hooker left-hander here. And then on. off, triple on, and then off again, and then a double. Nice sort of rhythm section here, and then you come down here and you hug the inside, hit the triple again, hit a nice little quad into a nice little steep double. And then you've got a nice little tabletop triple thing that you sort of jump, or double, however you guys like to call them. And then a little triple in from the corner, outside, little tie attack kind of thing. And then across the finish line again to the man telling me to do the jumps. But yeah, this is Orange B, probably my favourite one out of all of them. But yeah, let's go to the next course, boys. Alright, boys, we are now on Red. This one is called Red. I believe most of them are based off of like Honda, KTM, Yamaha, things like that. But this is the track that kind of confused me. I think you go around that and then triple. They have done 1 or 2 laps on this track, and I didn't really, I don't know, I never really sort of understood the course. So again, I'm kind of learning it in this video. We can go triple, we can go over there, and then a triple. This is literally my first lap actually getting to this section, because I got to that bit over there. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, let's go to another track. So yeah, then we got a nice little whoop session again. Again, very, very simple whoops. I do kind of wish that the whoops were a little bit harder coming from like a pro perspective. It's a very, very easy whoop section, and I kind of wish that there was a little bit of skill involved with them. You just sort of lean back, click up to 4th, and you just get through them very, very easily. And then we've got a nice little double. We've got a nice, like a split lane section here. Nice little split lane section thing here, I guess. And then you come around here, and there's a finish jump. So you can take either or. I think we're gonna flick it back over again. Oh wait, do you go over here? No, this can't be it, because this is all overgrown and stuff. So I take it there must have been like 2 tracks here or something like that. And then you could go outside, you can double here. You go outside, little double, and then a triple. That's probably a lot better than hitting the other rhythm. And then it gives you a good drive for the finish line, and then across the line. But yeah, this is the Red track. And we've got 1 more track to go now, so I'll see you boys on that track. Right then, boys, we are on the final course here. We are on the yellow one. So I believe, I could be completely wrong here, but I kind of feel like they're like Suzuki tracks, KTM tracks, Honda tracks, Yamaha tracks. I feel that's what kind of the blue, orange, yellow, kind of feel that's what it all sort of stands for. Now, I could be wrong here. I don't think they're absolute replicas of each of their practice tracks, but I think it's kind of based off of them a little bit. I could be completely wrong there. I'm just sort of going off of what I've sort of tested and ridden. But yeah, this is the final course. We've got here a little double mess it up a little bit. I haven't actually touched this one either. This is also one of the tracks I have not touched. We go a little triple. This is different. A little triple again. Another little triple into a nice right-hander here. And then again, very, very easy whoops. You just lean back and it does it for you basically. A little double right at the end of it. Sort of cut down here. Where do we go from here? We've got the pitbull guy. And then where do we go? Is it back down here? Where do we go? Ah, we go left here, and then we go right here. Right, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I didn't really know where I was going there, but we figured it out. So you come from this section over here. So you hit the whoops, and you hit the little double here. Then you'll cut down here, and then, I didn't see this, there's a little rut here. A little rut takes you to the left, and then it takes you to the right here. But we got there in the end. We sorted it out in the end, boys. But yeah, if you guys do want to get this, it is on the shop. The link will be in the description. Like I said, it's $4, but you get 7 tracks out of it, which I think is a good deal. I think that is a very, very good deal. What does this say? Go fast. Cheers, Jeff. Much appreciated. But yeah, if you guys do want to pick this up, it is on the shop for $4. 7 Supercross tracks. And yeah, coming to the end of Supercross. So maybe if you want to get a bit of final practice in, or you just want to run some Supercross laps, then yeah, definitely pick this up. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. A bit of a different kind of video. But yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you boys in my next video. Peace.